Sorry.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our today's press conference on the team of 5 students that's going to represent India at First Global Challenge 2026 in October in South Korea. It's a story which we are going to present here today. A story of 5 students from Goa. Mostly all of them are from Goa board schools. Mostly Marathi and Marathi language students present over here, who through their sheer hard work and sheer willpower have took a journey of around 3 years that has been happening since 2024 to sort of build on their skills, because as most of us know, right, there is no professional robotics or STEM coaching institute in Goa. So they took it upon themselves to sort of build that capabilities within themselves, started participating in a lot of different challenges. And just by doing that and just by their own attitude of not giving up, reached to a point where they have been now selected as Team India, no longer Team Goa or a team of a particular school, but the team that is going to represent entire India at a very prestigious competition, robotics competition called the First Global Challenge. The first here is an acronym. It stands for its full form is for Inspiration and Recognition in Science and Technology. That's a US-based non-profit organization which is basically trying to promote the idea of how STEM and robotics can be a part of our daily life, and in doing so, they organize a lot of different competitions. First, generally organizes a lot of other competitions, which include FLL, which unfortunately does not happen in India. FTC, which happens in India, and you might have seen some of those awards, which are kept below here, which this team won at last year's FTC, regionals and nationals. And from going forward from there, they also participated for a selection process in the first global challenge, that is the highest level amongst them, because now we have only one team that represents a country among 190 plus other countries which participate in that competition. And in that process, which happened in June this year, they won the prestigious award, enabling them to now represent India. So this is their story. These are the 5 students which we have here, and to them. Yeah.
So I have a suggestion. Let's complete part from SET also, and then press will think about all the type of questions. Ideally, students have to answer, and wherever you and me are necessary, we'll answer. But ideally, let's give the idea so that they know the whole story, and then whatever type of questions you have, you can ask any one of us. Okay?
Yes.
So I will just come less for the photograph purpose, mainly.
Excuse me, some media channels have gone live.
Yeah, they're still okay.
He's speaking about how the selection process happened. He's the organizer of the competition.
Okay. Yeah, we'll keep it formal. Yeah, so I think one thing which I want to tell everyone first, what is this all about? Why students are making robots rather than studying? See, robotics is a very unique process through which a child can learn about science, mathematics, which are the important subjects in the schools. Along with robotics, students also, when they build robot, like when you build something like this, it is very much similar to like a remote control car. When you build something like this on your own, students learn a lot of important skills, problem solving skills, communication skills, how to deal with the parts, fine hand motor handling skills. So these skills are very, very important in today's life. It basically in the world of AI, when everything we are thinking that robots will do or software will do, but there are a lot of things which humans are necessary. So I think this skills of reinventing yourself and rediscovering yourself and being able to do anything at any point in time, I think these skills get developed. So that is the main purpose of such competition. Unfortunately, in our schools, we don't have a way to benchmark how much a student knows in this. Okay, so that's why this competition helps in benchmarking. These 5 students have been selected all over from India by STEM Education Trust. I represent STEM Education Trust. Just to give you our background, we are into the field of robotics, educational robotics from last 25 years. I'm an IIT Bombay graduate. I did a company in the field of robotics and then I started this NGO 9 years back. Sayesh had been doing robotics with his son for probably last 15 years. We have so many volunteers, all are volunteers. There is no, like, all have a full-time other job. But from last 9 years we have been organizing this competition and every year we are increasing the bar. And this year we are very happy that this team has been selected through a rigorous process, and Atal Tinkering Lab, which is the main mission in our country. I don't know how many of you are aware, but like there are already 10,000 Atal Tinkering Lab in India. And the plan is to set up another 50,000 more such labs, which are tinkering labs. So the purpose is to enable the students to be part of such competition and they get a chance to represent India in the World Forum. So two things important I wanted to tell you: why robotics, and secondly the role of STEM Education Trust in making this a mission. See, the way Olympics, like it took 60 years to reach to a level where Olympics, now people from villages come and they win the gold medal or bronze medal from our country. Same way we want to take robotics to the grassroots of our country, and that's why the way we are organizing this competition in a very systematic manner, so that instead of anyone having an advantage of going to an international school or a government school get eliminated. Maybe Sayesh can tell you more about the competition problem statement in detail, but for now this is something I wanted to share. And yeah, you can ask question to the students. And then maybe you can also join, and if any question is for me or Anay, you can ask us. Otherwise, students will be the best one to tell you about how they are feeling, what they think about this competition. Come in.
Would you like to speak?
So we are Team Tech Infinity, and this year we are representing India at the first global challenge. First global challenge basically means it is the Olympics of robotics, where one team from each country is selected. There are a total of 190 countries, and through how we became India is through a very rigorous selection process. We have done it because of the BYKM 2026. We have reached the finals of the game. We have also won the finalist of the NT challenge, that is New Technology Experience. And because of that, we have won the Vikram Sarabhai Award of National Excellence, which is the top overall award of the event. And because of that, we have become Team India. So we are very proud, excited. We are a little nervous as well, but we'll make sure that we'll try our best. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Parsh Vellegar and I study in grade 9th of Saraswat Vidyalaya School, which is located in Mapsa, Goa. And I do the hardware assembly and the sensor integration of the robot. I feel very privileged, and this is like a lifetime opportunity. And like nobody every day gets to be Team India, and I feel very lucky for that. And yeah, thank you.
Hello, my name is Avanish Patte. I'm from grade 9 in Mushtapand High School. I do CAD designing and mechanical construction for our team, and due to my designs, our team has won the Think Award and Innovate Award in FTC, which is First Tech Challenge. I feel very proud that Goa, out of all the states in India, has gotten a chance to represent India, because Goa is a very small state. It does not have any background in any technological experiences. So I feel very proud to represent India. Yeah.
I am Anam Raza, and I study in Podar International School in class 8, and I've been working on robotics for many years, and I work on our communication skills of our team and hardware assembly for robot. I also work on programming and strategy skills, and I've recently participated in IANTRA, where we came second place nationally. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Dhruv Sargaonkar. I am from 9th grade in Saraswat Vidyalaya, Goa. So in this team, my role is CAD designer, robot building and robot driving. So I mentor the junior team from Goa which are participating in whatever competition, which came to me and asked, can you mentor us? So I mentored them and they won award at nationals and they went to internationals and also won the 3rd place at the internationals. It is very proud moment for the Goa winning award at national and international.
Hello, my name is Swam Mahesh Redkar from Saraswat Vidyalaya and I am the builder, driver and the coder of the team. So for me, the best feeling is the robot made by me works very well on the field.
Nice. Very good part.
Yeah, I think with that we are all open to questions.
For the Global Challenge 2023, is there any theme?
Yes, there's a theme called as Igniting Innovation. It basically means it is focused on wildlife. So the robot that we have built, this one, and the one that we're going to build, it is basically used for saving prevention of wildlife in different forests of India.
So it's a theme. The theme this year is around being able to control the wildfire, and not just as a single institution or something, but really coming together as a whole world and trying to protect the wildfire, which in turn can help us in saving the environment. That is the theme, and the entire mission is basically around that. It might help to understand how this mission gets played. Generally, at a time, there are 6 countries which play together in this game. 6 countries playing together, 3 randomly chosen countries in every match. So 3 on one side, 3 on the other. So 3 countries. I just spoke about 190 countries, right? Total. So 3 countries on one side, which is called as the Red Alliance, and 3 other countries become Blue Alliance, and they play to some extent against each other to start with, trying to be better. And then there is a time in the match where they sort of need to work together, which is now called as a Global Alliance. And during that time, whatever they score is scored by the entire 6 countries which are there on the field at that point of time. This way is simple, is we be better together with whatever alliance or team members that we have. And obviously this is the matter of the entire earth, right, and entire human population on the earth. So if together, if we are able to solve our issues, if we are able to put out the fires that are there in the world, which are obviously human created, then it is the whole world itself which is going to benefit. That's the idea behind the Global Alliance, and everyone's voting for it.
So what's the challenging factor when you're working on this theme?
Yeah, you want to go?
So I feel like the challenging factor is building the robot and building the projects are very easy. But then explaining about the projects, what benefits does it have, what problems does it solve, that's the real challenging part. That's I would say.
See, I want to tell
One more
you
challenging part.
something very important, challenging part. You have to tell them.
So one more challenging part for us is that the funding, because we are a team from Goa and Goa is not known for these things. So for funding for us it will be very challenging. Like we have to go and get sponsorships from other companies. So that will be the most challenging part for our team.
So I want you to give some attention to this problem. See, today this team is going for Olympics, right? It is some sort of a world championship. 190 countries are coming. Whatever is happening is happening. But the thing is, these kids are still worried about the money. From where the money will come for their air travel, from where the money will come for their building robots, where they will keep the robots. They need a large space to work on. They need time from their school to spend some extra time on this. So I think there are so many challenges. If you ask, I think that was a wonderful question. A child will say his problem is X or Y or Z. He will say, I am a programmer. My challenge is that I am not getting a best solution to my problem statement. But this is a big thing. This is not just limited to individual child challenge. For us also, we are doing this from last 9 years. Every year we have to find ways to not just get money, but also keep these students motivated for all the 3-4 months. It's not easy. They are not going to get good marks in the school because of this. In fact, they sometimes end up scoring less marks. So for them to remain motivated, it's not easy. For their parents to remain committed to them, it's not easy. बस कहाँ से आएगा वो पैसा, कहाँ से आएगा वो टाइम, बहुत क्वेश्चन आता है ये. बट इट्स अ नेशन कॉज. अब इन्होंने कमिट कर दिया है, हमने भी कमिट कर दिया है, तो जाके रहेंगे हम, कैसे भी करके रहेंगे. और 9 साल में हम इतना आगे आ गए कि अब हमको मनी इज अ प्रॉब्लम, बट मनी इज नॉट समथिंग विच टेक अस स्लीपलेस नाइट नहीं जाता है. स्लीपलेस नाइट जैसे आता है कि हमको कब जाके गोल्ड मिलेगा. आज 9 साल हो गए, हमें एक बार भी गोल्ड नहीं मिला है. मतलब एक्चुअली इनका टेंशन ही होना चाहिए कि हम गोल्ड लाके दे सकते हैं. आर वी द राइट चोजन वन?
So, as she correctly pointed out, funding is definitely a problem, and that is something the team definitely needs to work on. But to put that in context, right, this is the robot that they went for nationals. It's such a small robot, I can just hold it in the hand, a single hand. Anyone can hold it in a single hand. The robot that they would be building for the challenge is literally going to be way bigger than this one. This is not even a kilo, like I can just hold it this way.
That's probably 18 inches by 18 inches.
Yes. And that, the competition robot is going to be something like 10 to 15 kilos in range.
Metal.
Full metal. It's a full metal robot. It's a very, very heavy one. And if anyone has traveled with flight, right, with just having even a power bank with them, you can understand how difficult it is to travel with electronics, right? And literally traveling with all of that, with those batteries, with those controllers, wires around, carrying that 15 kilos robot safely in a flight to a different country, and hoping that everything will be alright. That's supposed to be a bigger challenge, but right now it turns out that the funding happens to be a bigger challenge.
The lady in the back, she has a question.
Sir, I want to know exactly, see you all have this opportunity, you have got this platform. But what will you all give to the community in return is something if you could highlight at this moment?
Yes. I hear kids can highlight, and maybe you can highlight. I think kids should know the answer, what they want to
the
give.
kids first.
Anyone?
So we are actually giving the community back like inspiration. Like out of all India, a small team from Goa is going to an international stage, and then it is being a part of a competition in which like 190 plus countries will be there. So it would be a proud moment for all of us, and it would be also a huge inspiration for Goa's kids. And then it would also give them the inspiration that whatever they are doing, like they have to stick to it, they have to practice, and then they can excel in it. Like also 2-3 years ago we were like right there in like small competitions. Like many of the viewers must be like the kids must be watching. Like if like we just stuck to it, we just kept what we are doing, we upgraded our skills and all, and then we upgraded our skills, and now we are in a international stage representing the country.
See, I want to answer this question because something is related to STEM Education Trust, which is the organizing committee of this. So this is the second time Goa team has come. Somehow we have a feeling that Goa has a strong ability to generate some passionate people who thinks beyond the regular curriculum or out the box think. See, Goa has a culture, एक heritage है यहाँ पे. I think वो heritage के चक्कर में हमें 2 बार टीम मिली है. तो हम STEM education के through in this year, by next academic year, basically what I mean is we are going to put 10 innovation centers. Goa will be one of them. So by winning, they have already given a chance to think about Goa as one of the first top 10 centers will be set up by STEM Education Trust, where kids beyond them, in fact, they will come and teach them, and anyone can come. And our plan is that how a government school kid can learn there in free, and a private school student maybe can pay something, or maybe he can also or she can also learn in free. That will all figure it out. But the first 10 labs which will be set up, Goa will be one of them. So that is definitely something beyond, and I think there are a lot of social activities they will do from here till they go to the Korea. In those 100 days almost which are there with them, they will be doing a lot of workshops and training program, which is a part of their responsibility as a part of the competition. Maybe you can tell them more.
So I'll add on to what both already mentioned. Inspiration is definitely a point, but inspiration to whom? right? Whom are we contributing this inspiration back to? First is definitely inspiration to all the students, community from Goa, and not just Goa, right? All across India. I'll just mention one particular point. Dhruv some time back mentioned that he mentored a team. That team went ahead to Jakarta Internationals of another competition called whatever and won the third prize. This was an international competition, right? It's mentored by a student who's just sitting right there. Now, just when the regionals were getting conducted around here, there was a team which came from Belgaum. Belgaum is also, as far as robotics is concerned, right? There is no professional training institute and everything. So they came here, they saw the teams, how the teams were performing and everything, and though they had a good team, they didn't win. And when I was speaking to them, they said, you know, in Belgaum we don't have a professional coaching institute. To which my reply was, well, in Goa also we don't have a professional robotics coaching institute, right? That's how these kids already became inspiration to somebody. So this is how, you know, these kids in an environment from Goa where we don't have these facilities. So just to give you an idea, we literally need to order everything. If you are trying to build a metal part, if you need to get a CNC done over it, you don't have that available in Goa. If you go to Mumbai, you will have it on the road. Every corner of the road. But that's not here. Like, you know, if you burn out a motor, if you burn out a servo or any electronic component, you have to order it. It takes even to get it from Pune, it takes 4 days of time. And that's the challenge which the team has to take. And this is true for literally
But that challenge teaches them a lot of other skills, coordination skills, communication skills. So all this is a part of this process of learning.
And all the teams in India which is aiming to be there, but always thinking who's going to mentor us, how are we going to do this, how are we going to compete against all those club-based teams which are coming from, you know, most of the metro cities. This team is the answer, right? This team is going to put
not
it
part of any club like that.
So, for the support, have you approached the government of Goa, Ministry, Sports or Tourism for the support purpose?
Yeah, that. But yeah, I could talk about that. Yes, government is obviously. We are definitely going to approach the government. That's definitely in pipeline. This is just a very fresh process. Yeah, good.
See, I have a suggestion that it should not be a responsibility of government of Goa. It's a responsibility of government of India. This is a Olympian team. Goa government can give us a venue. Goa government can give us a lot of other things. Obviously, money. But I think the government of India should listen to us now directly.
And yes, so we'll definitely be approaching the government, and definitely I hope the government would come forward to help us in one way or the other. But at the same time, since we are definitely talking about the government, right? One way government has definitely helped us out here is by launching a scheme called as Coding and Robotics Education in School scheme, which almost is available to all the students right from the 6th standard onwards. They are right now in 10th standard, so probably the scheme just started when they were in 6th standard. So yes, that's whatever that scheme did, right, has definitely contributed back, and we are hopeful that government would see this achievement as an achievement of their own initiative and would help us further as well.
And also government has started Atal Innovation Mission. I think that is the biggest thing which is happening already on the ground in the field of robotics and STEM education. And that is going to get now bigger. From 10,000 labs, they are going to 15,000 labs. So I think, see, government is doing, everyone has to work. In fact, I will say corporate has to come together. Why Indian corporates, there is such a large CSR budget. Okay, where the CSR budget is going in the typical type of education or midday meals or a lot of other things, right? Why like, let's do something different, na? So we'll go to the corporate, we'll go to the startups. All these innovative startups are coming, right? So much Young Turks and all this Shark Tanks is coming in India and people are building startups. I think those innovators will listen to them, they will go to them, we'll take them.
So how was the selection process of the students? You can explain, because there was national or something. So
yes, so I think Sir would be the best person to do that because.
So, it's a STEM Education Trust, which I represent, every year conducts this competition. So the first step is a multi-step process. The first step is invite the application. This year we got around 120 odd applications. Out of those 120, and those applications are not like a normal application, they have to make a video. Today, frankly, if I ask you, any one of you in the audience, that record a selfie of 2 minutes and tell me about yourself. It's not easy. Camera के सामने बोलना आसान नहीं होता है. But these kids have to prepare a 5 minutes video, they submit. And through that we screen them. That is the first step. We take that 100 numbers to 50 numbers and then we do the interview. There's a rigorous 2 to 3 rounds of interview was done to select the top 20 teams. In the top 20 teams, we gave them the robot. This robot means the parts. And we gave them the problem statement, we gave them 1 month, and this is like almost 1 lakh rupees we spend on each team. Okay, we spend around 20 to 25 lakhs rupees in conducting this BYKM national event. So almost approximately per team basis, if you see, we spend, but they built that robot, they came there in 1 month time, we gave them all the constraints. Like we basically scenario wise we created a scheme that you have to do everything in 1 month, and they did that, and out of those 20 teams, the team number 1 was selected. So like this is they are top 1%.
This 20 teams means from all India or Goa?
All India.
Ah, okay.
So all India 120 application came. All India the number, and this was reasonably homogeneous. Like in 20 teams, there were teams from North India, South India, East India. Obviously, there is a higher concentration from northern part of the India and the central part of the India, less from the eastern part of India. But there was a team from Eastern India also.
So what's the budget to go for the Korea?
See, budget roughly around 50 lakhs.
Any major sponsors have you got?
No, right now we have no sponsor. But we are confident that we'll get sponsors.